When you read through God's word, you find that God's people are identified as, what is this? As sheep. We are called sheep more than once. And that is comforting. You could use the word tender. It's a very tender idea that we are like sheep that are cared for and known and loved by the one that calls himself the Good Shepherd. Or there's the psalm we know, the Lord is my shepherd. All of that is so lovely and tender. But it's not just tender. It's also, it can be rather terrifying. And I use the word terror because it made it easy to remember terror here, but also just as a way to kind of really wake us up this evening that can be pretty bad. Because sheep in the real world, they're not known for being very intelligent, for being very aware, very alert. They're not known for being very combat efficient, okay? And that's just my way of saying they're pretty defenseless creatures. And there's a lot of different things that can harm them, that can kill them. There's the predators, there's the poisonous plants. There's so many different things that they are susceptible to. And for sure, we would say they're in danger of the wolves. But what is it that keeps sheep safe? I mean, we just said that it's not their intelligence, it's not their numbers, it's not the community feeling they get. What is it that will keep sheep protected from the wolves? It's the shepherd. It's the shepherd. And sheep are only safe when they are near their shepherd. Now, as you bring it back to us, our safety from the wolves, whether you want to think of the wolf as Satan or as sometimes the Bible describes false teachers as wolves, you could think of discouragement, distraction, pain and trouble in your life as like predators that are circling you. The darkness is circling, the wolves are circling. It is not how firm we feel about something. It is not how much we know. It is not how loud we sing. I mean, I'm just picking different things here. It's none of those things that will keep us safe from temptation or trouble in life. What is it? You said it. It's the shepherd. It is our reliance on the shepherd. And this is a devotional. We're not going to at all even attempt to read and look at these three passages. But think about the way Jesus says in John 10, there are the hired hands, there are the thieves that break in to steal the sheep or harm the sheep, but I am the good shepherd who lays down his life for the sheep. I know my sheep. I know them by name. I have them and hold them. They're held in my Father's hand, to go on to say. And nobody can come in and snatch them away. They are safe in my fold because I am the good shepherd who watches for them. Or David's line in Psalm 23, verse 4, when he says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, even though I can look and it's as if I can see the wolves on the mountainside peering down as we walk through the valley of darkness, I will not fear. Because there's so many of us, there's 1,000 head of sheep here. Because we've gained in so much knowledge as sheep go that we know how to protect ourselves and pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps if sheep wore boots. That's not why David says that, is it? Why does David say, I won't be afraid even though I'm walking through the valley of the shadow of death? Because you're with me. And the you're there, you, thou, is the shepherd. And so I summarized it in my brain this way. That if because of our safety is with the shepherd in his presence, we can't be independent. You have to change independence to dependence. That means I have to be dependent on my shepherd. I need to be close to him. And so I need to know that Satan, or whoever it is we want to think of as the wolf, is not intimidated. That's what intimidation, that's why that's there, by the sheep. I mean, you put it back in the physical side of it. Have you ever seen that? I know you've seen it, right? Don't all raise your hands. You've seen sheep running and chasing after wolves. You've seen that, right? Just wolves that are terrified and running away from the sheep. Well, of course you have. Some of you are thinking, what are you talking about, Gantt? He really lost it. Because the wolf is never intimidated by any sheep. The wolf is only intimidated by the presence of the shepherd. And so that brings you to that last one, intimacy. If I want to be safe from spiritual attack, if I want to be safe from this world, doesn't mean I won't be harmed in some way, I won't have health trouble, but if I want to be protected as a whole, to where I make it through even the valley of the shadow of death, and I don't have to be afraid, and I know I'll make it out to the other side one day, safe and sound. What do I need to do? I need to either get close, or if I'm already on the way, I need to be close and stay close to the shepherd. I need to draw near in prayer. I need to draw near in my life as I live life with my shepherd, with his presence, with his promises, and his protection. That's why we sing this song this evening. It's the encouragement song, the song of encouragement. I didn't tell you to mark it. I think it was at 5:09. Okay, there he is. I'm used to him being here. Ralph, you're not leading the song, I don't think. I think it's Gary. But 5:09, if you want to mark it, it is going to be on the slides. We sing this song of encouragement tonight, encouraging one another, calling out to one another, calling out for each other to be reminded tonight that when the wolves circle, when the darkness invades, stay close to your shepherd. If we can help you in any way tonight, let us know as we stand and sing.